That was impressive, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the video again, I was like, oof. That was pretty incredible, and I wish I had those bunnies.
Okay, better Warriors playoff dunk. Is it Wiggins or Baron Davis on AK-47 in the 2007 playoffs?
I was distracted a little bit there by Luka's watch. That was
It's nice.
Nice yellow gold Royal Oak.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Very nice.
I was staring at the watch too.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure you were.
He
I'm
meant
sure
I
to
really
put his
was.
left
I'm sure
arm
you
up.
were.
He meant to put his left arm
But
up.
I was trying to stay focused.
Look, Wiggins dunking over Luka is not. I mean, it's an amazing dunk, and it took me out of my seat. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. But Baron Davis's dunk against AK-47 against Karolinko. Karolinko was a great defender. I mean,
Yes,
he's one of the few guys that would have those 5-5-5-5 games where he would have 5 blocks, 5 steals. The moment at home at Oracle, 8 seed versus 1 seed. Guard, undersized, dunking against a guy who was 6'9", 6'10", with a long wingspan. I think the moment for the Baron Davis dunk was more significant and more memorable. It was probably a better dunk, more impressive dunk.
I agree with you. There's no argument here. I mean, if you look at back then, I mean, you had, if I recall, you had a situation where obviously they were the 8th seed, Utah was a higher seed. I'm just looking at Karolinko, and you are absolutely right. He was definitely a big-time defender. We all knew this. He was considerably taller. And on top of it all, you had Baron Davis attacking the rim. And I love how you got Steven Jackson just wiping off his shoulders at the end, you know. So I love all of that. Just as big-time as this dunk was, and it was against Luka, who will never be accused of having hops. We know that Luka's got many, many things in his arsenal. Hops ain't one of them. That's not his strength, okay? And so Andrew Wiggins, being just as tall, if not taller, having some athleticism, definitely I think that I can understand how people will look at it, but Baron Davis's dunk was definitely better. Not to mention the fact, I will say this though, I will say this. Wiggins has been incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
This is a guy that I once thought they could have given away for a bag of cookies because he didn't do anything. He's just too demure, too quiet, went along to get along, had the quietest 18, 19, 20 points per game you'd ever see. I thought that about him. That changed this year. The first part of the year when he ultimately earned himself as an all-star, the all-star nod, and the way that he has played during these playoffs. If you look at Andre Iguodala, and what your expectations are of him when he is healthy, look at what Wiggins is doing. Look at what he's doing on the defensive side of the ball. Not to mention, he's burying perimeter shots, including three-pointers when given the opportunity to do so. He's long, he's athletic, and he's been going after it. And it's like the Steph, the Clay, the Draymond, the Jordan Poole mentality. It sort of infused something in him where you're seeing something a little bit different from a personality perspective in terms of his assertiveness. And he's really stepped up. I've been very, very impressed with Andrew Wiggins, and he can be a difference in terms of their championship aspirations. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.